Right, here we go. Oh, Kapui once more! Return of an old friend. This is game 2 of our weekend tournament. We survived the first game by the skin of our teeth. And now we're facing an old friend. This is our third tournament game versus Kapui, and we've won the previous 2. But I think he'll be more than ready for this one. He's beating me in the ladder, so I know he can beat me. Oh, this is tricky. I'm going to go speed specialist here, actually. One, two, three, four. 3. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way forward. Okay, I have 200 left over. Opponent is playing cost controls. He's got 300 to play with. Ooh, we need to deal with phoenixes, so I'm kind of forced back into sniper. Yet again. I'm going to do snipers on the outside though. About far over. Gap of 4 so you can fit giants in. That looks not like 4 though. To my eyeball that looks like 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 4. Okay, just maybe it's perspective because we're looking from the top right angle. Right, here we go. Ooh, a shield! I like it, because I'm going to have a nightmare of a time breaking that. Only problem is the phoenixes rise above it, so they are targetable through the shield, as it were. Tanks will do work here. It doesn't have a midline arc light, so these midline crawls will actually break through quite nicely. But this shield, it's going to be a problem. I need these fangs to walk out of the shield and get tanked. Get tanked? Shot by the tanks. There we go, now hit the phoenix, no, shoot, yes! Whew, that's close. And then him to this. That's the priority. Everything else we can deal with comfortably, it's just the phoenix. There we go. The shield survives. So cost control, it's an interesting one. The money is amazing. The debuff, however, is difficult. Kapui like strike specialist from memory. So I'm expecting a flank attempt. But we did get crawlers into places, so I'm happy to do 2 more crawlers and then go duplicate on the crawlers. And that'll push him into Vulcan, then I can go more snipers. Duplicate or Mechanical Rage? Duplicate, replicate, that's his name. I'm actually going to go replicate here, I think. Let's see if he does phoenixes on the flanks, but the snipers on the side should dissuade that, because if they spawn in, they get shot. Let's see what he goes for. Just more phoenixes, fair enough. Glad we've got the extra crawlers, and he's put a midline arc light now, which is a good call, because it was the midline we broke through on. Arc lights are so good at killing crawlers, just look, they're not even going to make it. You have to split them up from behind the tower, to try and buy yourself more time and spread the enemy shots out. But we've killed the arc lights, and there's still crawlers standing, so we might make this. Nope, this arc light. Get it before the crawlers all die. Nope. No infinite crawlers for us. Tanks, I need to get health from this tower so they can survive a single shot. No, I don't need to because he's cost control, so it's always going to take 2 shots no matter what. 2800 damage, and tanks will have more than enough health to survive that. Okay, so the issue here was we didn't kill the arc lights in time, and our crawlers got annihilated. Extended range Vulcan every day of the week. He's going to shield and shield. Got 50 left over, let's upgrade the sniper. Am I okay with this positioning? Do I want it further back so the tanks take more from the phoenixes? He moves at 9, they move at 10, so just half step back is probably enough. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So he goes for no phoenix flank. He's gone Vulcan as well. Expect extended range, sorry. Thinking and talking 2 different speeds. I need to focus on my enunciation and pronunciation. Because there is no point saying something if no one can understand Here we go. Snipers, distracted by the fangs, that's the problem. So these shields are doing work. He's going to get that as well. Right, so we need an answer to shields, Vulcan, and Fang. So it's every day of the week Stormcaller, right? The problem is the missile intercepts are so good these days. It's kind of hard to justify the Stormcallers. I might just get more tanks and just get damage on their tanks. I'm going to do photon coating, upgrade these guys. Get 2 more sets of tanks. Oh, not enough. I thought I had enough for the armory and the mechanical rage as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 4. We're just lined up with the tower. I want the new ones further forward. Like that. And then do I just do shields? I think I do just do shields. They're going to get popped, but they'll be really hard for his Vulcan to break. I'm expecting a second Vulcan over here, because I've shown a lot of crawlers. I was thinking about missiling here, but there's no point, because this Vulcan's going to eat those guys anyway. I've got 50 left over. I think I'm just going to hold it. Let's unlock a free unit. Let's take... That's doing a lot of work. He's picked up a couple of rearguard ones. Okay, and he's got some wasps now. Okay, so I see what this is. This is anti-air. He's playing air carry with ground control, just with arc lights and Vulcans. Okay, so we need anti-air, which is just Mustangs. And they'll act as secondary chaff as well, eventually. Oh, just having a hard time getting through the shield, and it's just standing inside it. It's so annoying. This shield's not going to last very long. Yeah, so Phoenixes are doing work. We're going to take quite a bit of damage here. We're going to take 1200. If not more. Ouch, 1500. Wow, okay. So we are on our last legs here. We need to start winning. I can javelin, but it's only level 1, so you can just sell it to dodge. I could do a predictive... He's seen me do this play, so he might copy it. Do a predictive javelin here into the space where I'm expecting it to get moved to. Or I just target these guys. I prefer bombard. If I'm going for anti-air with the javelin, I might as well just bombard, because it hits them for sure anyway. And it will do damage to everything else as well. Maybe even get us through that shield faster. So issue here, air. We need Mustangs. Mustangs need range. Maybe I should get an anti-air on them. Ooh, I've criticised people for this in the past, and now I'm the one playing it. Difficult. I want them on the outside or on the inside? Inside, because that's where the wasps are. Now I need to push, because I'm on my last legs. And we need to think about other things we can do. I'm actually going to do another set of Mustangs as well. Here in the midline. Shield or range? We've already taken range? No, we haven't already taken range. Between a shield and range. Shield, because it's likely to get bombard here. Yep. Bit worried, just a big bombard here could kill everything. And cost us the game. Risk we take? Javelin, that's okay. Because he wasn't doing that much work for us. I could have done the predictive javelin. It's alright. Instead we've got Mustangs, who are outranged by Vulcans. But they're doing the job of killing the flyers that we can see, which is the important thing, and probably helping us get through these shields. And I can always give the tanks armour to make them delay these Vulcans a little bit longer, as long as we win this round. The key thing now is just getting these Phoenixes out of the skies, and just hiding within the shield with a few units to keep the Vulcans busy. Ooh. Don't kill the sniper, don't kill the sniper, thank you. Now get the Phoenixes. Shield let down so fast. Uh-oh. Take the tower, thank you. Right. This is close. Whew. What can we do? What can we do? Ooh. Whoa. Choices. Amplifying core, portable shield, amplifying core every day of the week. On him, even though he's not getting many kills, that might have been a mistake. The Mustangs are going to get aerial specialization. They're going to drop a shield. They're going to upgrade the tanks that we can upgrade. We're gonna push. We're gonna get you up, and temporary range. Feels bad not upgrading these Mustangs, but the priority right now is survival, and the snipers are the ones doing the most damage for us. Look at the damage numbers. While the Mustangs are just spreading the damage out and dealing with all the flares. Okay, nothing visible on the right hand side. That's something I used to forget to check. Shields are up. Shields will do work for us. What does he do this turn? He either goes shield on his wasps or shields on his fangs to try and delay us for longer, but we've got nice rapid fire weapons, good range on them. Him having the extra health from Amp Core is huge, but he's going to have one on this guy at level 2, which is going to be a pain. I'm actually really worried about that. I might not be able to kill this. Oh, he went oil. Interesting. Oh, it just hover above his head. Oh, that's going to be painful. Going to be a barbecue there. Yep. Nice. Wow. Okay, we're in trouble. Lost half our units to the barbecue. So we didn't shield the midline. He spotted the gap. Well played. Oh, I thought I had a chance at a second comeback, but that was too optimistic. Ooh, big sniper, big sniper. Ooh, still a big sniper. I have a chance. Go on, sniper. I need to get range on these snipers. Oh, the fire wore off. I have a big chance now. Don't kill the tower! Don't kill the tower! No! No! I live anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whew. Oh, that was scary. That was really scary. Oh. Do I believe in comebacks? Do I believe in miracles? We lost half our army and still managed to win, so snipers were worth the weight in gold. I don't want to get extended range marksman because it lowers the damage and I'm relying on the snipers for damage right now. So I'm going to take supply specialist, I'm going to drop a shield here. I'm going to get more marksman, and we're probably going to go elite marksman, I think. Are we going to go elite marksman? Or just straight range? Range is cheaper. Elite marksman lets us pop stuff faster. The only things that need popping are these Vulcans, and I could just do a melting point here to do the same thing. Melting points aren't bad versus fangs, which sounds weird. Just because they hit multiple fangs at once, and they burn through the shield, so it doesn't take 2 shots, they just keep going. I'd like to upgrade all these Mustangs. I'm gonna melting point. No, I'm not. Am I? Yes, I am. Oh, that was a difficult choice. Why was that so hard? I'm going to put him there. Then we need temp range. Upgrade 2 sets of Mustangs, the ones in the shields. Sniper can't go any higher. Got 50 left over. Don't want speed. Not really, because then they'll walk out the shields. Want to upgrade something? Any crawlers getting any kills? No. Save the 50 for another upgrade in future, or do a missile? I'm going to do a missile. Let's go. Okay, the missile was a bad idea. That damage to a shield. It's something, you know? Melting point, sitting in the shield, that's what you'd like to see. Mustang is doing work. Has he got range on his? He has got range and damage on his Vulcans. Interesting. Wow, the shield did not last. Oh, his shield is still standing. I need the melting point to get to priority targets now. It's all on the melting point, because the sniper's not going to be enough here versus these Phoenixes. Nope, he's stepping too far forward, he's dying. And that's GG. Yeah, GG. So, what could I have done differently here to win this? What could we have done differently? His Phoenixes were just so many of them. Even without any upgrades, just the range on its own was enough. I never went health. I didn't need to. He just had so much more money than I did with the cost control. I was late to melting point. Once I saw the amplifying core, I should have expected him to put it onto his level 2 Vulcan and known there was going to be a big raid boss Vulcan coming in. We struggled here because he upgraded the range and the damage on his Vulcans, and that was enough to get through the tanks. Even with armor, they would have only taken 120 less damage. This Vulcan's doing 500 damage a tick. He's just going to chew through everything. This melting point was a good melting point, but without range, it was just a sitting duck for these long-range Vulcans. Even with range, it would have been a close thing. So it'd have been 170 with the Vulcan at 160 with a 10-meter splash. So, yeah. But yeah, Vulcan without range was a bad call. I should have gone extra snipers maybe instead, and just gone range on the snipers. Problem is, I was like, how time getting through his chaff? Because he had just enough chaff with the fangs and the wasps and the crawlers. And my single Vulcan wasn't really enough. It didn't do that much. It killed off these middle fangs steadily, but nothing of value. And I never really got any upgrades onto him, just because the Phoenix was such a good answer for what I had. These Mustangs were all very close together, which made them a bit more vulnerable to the Vulcans. And even with the upgrades, yes, they got lots of kills, although the upgraded ones got lots of kills. But it was just the chaff. We never got the priority targets with it. We never really got onto the Phoenixes in the later round. So overall, I was just a bit too thin on the ground economically. Pushing for money, again, cost me, because the opponent had an extra 100 every round. I don't think I ever broke the shield, or maybe I did. Yeah, I did. One round I broke the shield, but these shields were so good for him. If he just spent his extra 100 every turn on a couple of shields, or on a shield one turn and then shield the next turn that doesn't get popped, then it's so much power. You see these Vulcans sitting in the shields, I had a hard time getting to them. Tanks were okay. Dealt with chaff. Again, I didn't get any upgrades on them though. I think, in hindsight, duplicate on the crawlers was a bad call. Really bad call. I was envisaging them distracting the Phoenixes and becoming a swarm, but crawlers are just so easy to answer with Vulcans. They just don't stand a chance. Even just the Arclights was enough, really. So I should have been selling these crawlers, or selling the necessary crawlers. Beyond that, other issues. I should have had more marksmen sooner, because marksmen were my carry units for picking off the Vulcans with, and I didn't have enough of them. I only had the 2, which made it hard for me to justify buying upgrades for them. I think anti-air on the Mustangs was unnecessary. I should have just gone 2 more sets of them and had 5 sets with just range. Anti-air just felt kind of good because they were doing well the round before. So yeah, mistake there. I shouldn't have doubled up my upgrades. I should have doubled up the number of Mustangs. Just because we got outnumbered on the field. And that was enough. I didn't have enough in the way between the Phoenixes getting to our big level, high level marksman. Okay, interesting game. Oh, I can tell I'm rusty. Just not quite on my A game today. Ouch. No worries, let's see how we're doing in the tournament. I'll be down, I'm guessing about here. Hey, 32. Not too bad right now, but there's lots of people still to finish their games. So many people are banned then after a single loss. I don't think you play a tournament expecting to win. I think you come into the tournament expecting to have some fun. But I guess you could do that just by queuing into the normal ladder. But I'm happy to play even though I've lost going forward. I think it's the best way to learn is to play against high-level opponents who you wouldn't necessarily always play against. So the people you meet in these tournaments. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next game.